Okay, now as far as a kind of like a free swing, something that you want to do before you hit the putt, is we're going to talk about lining it up. So everyone has different ways. Some people use the line that's on the ball. Some people create one on their own. Some people don't use any at all. They don't even want to see anything, so they're distracted. I like to use the line that's already on the ball. So what you want to do, get down behind your line, look at what you want it to do. If it's going to break, right to left, then we're going to aim right at the hole. So always take the logo, the line that you have on your ball, and line it up that way. And once you feel confident, you can step back, and then maybe about a foot, no more than a foot in front of the ball, you can pick a spot that you want that ball to roll over initially. Okay, so like right now, I see a little dark spot in the green that I'm going to use to roll over that. So that's the initial goal, is I want to roll right over that. Now you're not going to make it every time, but that's the goal. Get into a habit of doing that every time, it'll be more consistent. Alright, now I'll show you guys how to properly set up for a chip. A lot of this is kind of preference. Myself, I like to actually angle my feet a little bit, so if this would be square, I'm going to turn them about 45 degrees to my target. So right now I'm square to my target, now I'm at 45 degrees, okay? You're going to keep the feet close together, and you want the ball to be off of your lead heel. Does that make sense? Can you guys see that? Off of this heel right here. So the ball's back a little bit, hands are forward, press forward. See this shaft angle that you have right here? See this angle? I want to keep that throughout the entire swing. So I have this angle. Even when I hit, I have the angle, have the angle, have the angle, okay? So if you flip it, you don't want that. You want to hands forward, set the angle, and keep it the entire time. Exactly, just like forward press. And it's kind of a trigger. Some pros have a trigger. Before they go, they do this and go. It's kind of their trigger. So I use that too. Pressed, and go. Okay? All right. Okay, so before you ever actually hit the bunker shot, you want to line yourself up. And remember how I said we're going to use the leading edge, or not use leading edge, we're going to use the bounce. But you still want to have the leading edge facing your target, but you want to have the club face open. So right now, if I'm going to that first flag, and I'm like this, what do you think that leading edge is going to do? Drive right into the sand. So what we want to do is open that up, but now that we're open, my club's pointing this way. So to keep it open, but to get the leading edge of the flag, we're going to leave it open. Now we're going to open our stance up. So the more that you open up the club, the more you have to open up your stance. So right now my club is square, my feet are square, my club face is open, so I'm opening the stance. Open even more, got to open the stance even more. Does that make sense? So that's how you want to get set. So get your feet in there, dig in, and now we're set to the shot. Now in swing, I know a lot of times on your takeaway you don't want to break the wrist right away, but with a bunker shot, you do. So right here, once you're up in here, you want to just drive the butt end of the club into the ball without actually touching the ball. So you're going to slide under it using the bounce of the club, okay? Okay, so setup is probably the most important thing when it comes to drivers, and it probably is one of the things that's most overlooked. People just get up there and hit it. What they don't realize is you want to step back, pick your spot out there, and what I like to do is think about train tracks, okay? So if I'm going out there, say to that yellow flag, I'm going to pick a spot about a foot or so in front of it, so this little blade of grass is what I'm going to line up with. So I look at that as one train track, and then I want my feet on the other train track, okay? So now we're set up. I got my feet, hips, and shoulders set up. Now I can get into the right posture. And some people, once they have everything set up, they kind of have a little tilt. You'll see some pros do that. That's something you can do if you feel comfortable doing that. I don't always do that, but I see a lot of people that do, all right? So it's not a bad thing to try. It's dark as shit out here.